Hi everybody, I am here today to show you a quick little makeup look. This is easy, anybody can do. Get ready with me, 1, 2, 3. Makeup look. I wanted to get on here today. I haven't been feeling well. I have been under the weather with a sinus and ear infection, and I have been taking some medications, prednisone and antibiotics, and they've just been making me feel like crap. So I'm sure you all can relate to that, and along with being sick. So I've just had zero energy, have been feeling just not good. I'm finally feeling better. I have 2 days left of the medicine, and I wanted to show you my little flawless skin. I don't know how to, wanted it to look like my skin. But just a little better. It's one thing to have a compliment, oh, your makeup looks really pretty. But a better compliment, I think, is your skin looks really pretty. I wanted to showcase my skin and show you how to do this everyday quick makeup look. You can do this in like 10 minutes. It's super fast. It takes me a little longer because I'm kind of explaining things as I go. I talked through it because I kind of wanted to do that instead of doing a voiceover. We'll see how it goes, how long it is when I get down to editing this. But I'm going to try to get this up today. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to be placing an order at the end of the week because I have some people that have placed an order with me. They want to get some things, so I just want to do a last call out there. If you want anything, let me know. I'm placing an order on Friday. And yeah, if you have any questions about any of this makeup, let me know. It's really lightweight. You can still see my skin, which is why I like it. I don't like a ton of cakey foundation powders, especially as I'm getting older and I'm having more fine lines and wrinkles. I want my skin to really showcase and look really bright and lit. And I think I achieved this look by doing that. So if you're interested, keep watching. And if you need anything, let me know. Thanks. Take care. Okay, today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, light, let your skin show, not too heavy of a coverage, everyday look for these times that we are in. My nails are missing a few, but oh well. I'm going to be using this damp beauty blender. I think this is called Juno. It's like kind of velvety textured. I saw that they have them at Target now. I ordered them on a whim one day on Facebook or Instagram or something. Somebody must have talked about them. I really do like them. They don't pull in a lot of the makeup like other beauty blenders. I feel like really soak in the makeup and you waste a lot of product. With this, I feel like it just really is really nice and smooth. It feels really soft and velvety. I wet this. It's nice and squishy. It's just a little damp. I'm going to be using the light medium tinted moisturizer. If you wanted a little bit more coverage, you could also mix in a tiny bit of your foundation. This is the regular formula in the shade Suede. What's really nice about all of the SeneGence products, whether it's the tinted moisturizer or the foundation, it goes up and down depending on your skin. So it oxidizes and self-adjusts to your skin tone. So you really can't go wrong if you kind of generally know, okay, that looks like my skin tone. If you're looking at like the beauty book or online, it will self-adjust. So I usually always just use these shades anyways. Sometimes I will bump it up to a medium tinted moisturizer in the summer if I have more self-tanner on, because I don't really tan, I just am prickly. So I'm going to take the light to medium and put a little bit on the back of my hand. My hands are clean, I just washed them. And take my like I said, if you want a little more coverage, you can always add a little bit, a pump of foundation also. I'm just kind of focusing this down and around here because I don't want a ton of product all over I'm going to just dab it a little bit on my nose because I am going to conceal that with concealer.
Fuzzy!
Don't put that in your sandbox, honey, or it'll get wrecked. I'm just stippling this on. Little naked girl running around behind me. You can still see my skin. It's really light coverage. You know, there's still a little redness showing, which I will cover that up with concealer. So if you wanted to mix in your foundation with your tinted moisturizer, 1 pump of each would be perfect, and you would just get a little bit more coverage. How about I show you what that would look like? So you can see my skin is, you can still see my skin, you can see my freckles, you can see it's just really sheer and pretty, and it has the SeneGence in it. So I'm just going to do a teeny tiny bit because I don't want a lot because I already put some on, and then I would put a tiny bit of foundation. This is the shade Suede. I do the same thing, so I just dab it on there so you can get a little bit more coverage if you wanted. So you can see how much more coverage I am getting now with the mixture of the two. Using the Shadow Sense in Candlelight to conceal with today because I need a little bit more coverage than the concealer can give me. So, because I have these little spots, like this one back here. I feel like lately I've been hearing a lot of women say how they have been having issues with cystic acne. And I never have ever had acne my whole life. I've always had really nice skin. I hate to say that out loud, I feel like a little brat, but I've never really had any issues with it before. After I had Elsie, my skin totally changed. I was using products that did not agree with my skin. So I went back to Repassage. It's the skincare that we carry at the salon, and that's all I use now. And it's really cleared up my skin. I've been using the Hydramedic line. It is the acne line. And the Hydra 4, which is the for sensitive skin, because of course I also have super sensitive skin. Like, you scratch me and I'll turn bright red. It's just the way it is. So sometimes with acne products, they're really harsh and can be really drying. So I've been alternating between the two products. You can see how that really brightened up my under eye, took away that bag. And this is Shadow Sense. This is eyeshadow. You can use as concealer as well to help color correct. If you have really dark circles, you can use a pink color. I would suggest the Whisper Pink. It has a little bit of a light pink to it. That will help take away any darkness or anything with yellow. This is the, oh, excuse me. Where did it go? Okay. The Candlelight has a little bit of a yellow, you can see, tint to it. So that's why it helps really nicely cover and conceal under eye. You want to be quick with it though, because it does dry pretty fast. So as you can see, I'm using this beauty blender still, or whatever you want to call it. And that already set. So you can also use a brush too. Yeah, that actually works a little better. Yes, I like that a little bit better than the beauty blender. Okay, I like the brush better than the Beauty Blender for before I started my makeup. I always put on the Lash Extend by SeneGence on my eyelashes. Take one, top, bottom, back in, top, bottom. I already did that, so I don't have to do it again, but I just wanted to let you guys know. This is the moisturizing lip balm in Barely Berry. It's really pretty pink. All right, back at it. Next, I'm going to take the tinted moisturizer in the shade Deep, and I always wipe that off. Put it on the top of here, or I put it on the back of my hand, whichever works for you. Just a tiny little sliver. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender again, and I'm going to use this kind of pointed edge. Put that on like a contour bronzer all over. And stipple that in. So when you're using a Beauty Blender sponge of any type, you want to just do pouncing motions up and down. You don't have to push hard, you don't have to really push it in there. Just up and down motions. So you get that really flawless blended look. Now when you're doing your contour, you only want to go from the top of your ear to about there. I go to like the edge of my eye, right in through here, because that would be where you would naturally have kind of more of a hollowed out cheekbone to make your cheeks look thinner. Like right under eye, I'm going to take a tiny bit of white and put it right there. There's my sponge. And then dab that in. Bring in some brightness under your eye. Make me awake. I can't drink coffee with the antibiotics I'm on. That makes me really sick. And I was up twice last night with Elsie. She's been doing better about waking up and going to the bathroom, which is great, but she like screams for me. So I met her at the bottom of the steps and helped her go to the bathroom. And then she's like, lay with me. I'm like, fine. So I laid with her, but then she kept like holding my hands and holding my hands and holding my hands and holding my hands. I was like, Elsie, go to sleep. I don't know. I woke up at like 5 in her bed and my back was hurting. So I went upstairs to my bed and my husband mumbled something, blah, 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 blah. And he got up, got ready for work. I'm going to be using the Japanese. Love this setting powder. Number 1 Velvet Touch setting powder, just to set my under eye. Next, I'm going to go in and do my terracotta blush scents. You can use any blush scents. I like terracotta. I've been really loving it lately just because it's like this really pretty peachy, pinky orange. Just a tiny bit. It's probably way too much. Like these things look small, but they will last you forever. I think I've had that for like 2 years. Because a little bit goes a long way with the cream blushes. And they look so pretty and natural and not fake, because they just blend in really, really well with your skin. Ta-da! Anastasia Brow Dip The further down you hold your brush or your pencil, the lighter touch you'll get. The closer you hold in, the harsher line you'll get. So just going to fill in where they're a little sparse, because I don't, this is just a really natural look. In the front here, I just kind of do little stamp motion. I just kind of make a little lines. And brush them up. That is all that I'm going to do for the brows.
Mommy,
Hi. Wipe this off, and that can be just it. I'm going to put a tiny bit of this Mocha Java Shadow Sense just on the crease of my eye, just to give my eye a little bit of definition and shape. A little goes a long way with the Shadow Sense also. I love, 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 love Shadow Sense. Nothing compares. It is so perfect. It's like, it blends so nicely. It's so pigmented and bright. It doesn't crease, it doesn't move. If you have issues with your shadows creasing and making lines or rubbing off or being on, you know, under your eye or places it's not supposed to, this is not going to move on you. This is going to last you all day to wash it off. It's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's crease proof, it's just the best stuff ever. You can go in with a little pearlizer. I have a big pearlizer. I honestly don't know what happened to it. Next, I'm going to grab my mascara that I've been sitting on to warm it up. I do both the Full and Soft and the SeneGence. You guys a mouth opener when you do your mascara, or do you have your mouth closed? I don't know if it's just the way my eyelids are, the way my eyelashes are, but I can never get mascara on without getting on my eyelids. So I just let it dry, and then I go back in and I grab a Q-tip and I wipe it out. Next, if you want to, you don't have to, but I want to add just a tiny bit more, so I'm just going to take this Butter Bronzer by Physique Formula and go and add just a tiny bit more bronzer to my face. Just to kind of blend in that contour a little bit more. You can take a very small brush like this too to do your nose. My witch nose. I've been told my nose looks like a pointy witch. It's big. what are you gonna do? It's my nose. And that's that. I like just the little tiny bit of color I have too from the lip balm. So I probably won't put anything else on, but that's that look. If you want to take it next, I just keep adding because why not? We don't have anything to do anyway. These are things you can practice at home. If you want to take it a step further on your eyes, you can take the Snow Shadow Sense. Take a tiny little brush. Doop. And brighten that inner corner like that. Just tiny little things. Doesn't take long. And that's the look. You can still see my skin. It looks really fresh and pretty, but I covered up those little bit of redness I had from my my cystic acne clearing up. I am still married. My ring's just upstairs. I just haven't been wearing rings because I've been washing my hands a lot and cleaning and doing all those things that all of us are doing to try to stay healthy and safe. So I hope that this video finds you well,